have a skill to practice their English in front of you all. And well, because I'm not the first candidate of yppi, so I don't need to speak more. At this juncture, our student presentation, and thank you for all your attention and your participation in this program. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay, thank you so much, Dr. Junisa. She was not the first, but the leader of the LHI Talk presenters. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, students of Faculty of Languages and Arts, English Education Program, English Program Development, and students of SMPT LHI, we come to the next agenda, which is the one that we are waiting for. The students have been preparing this for, let's say, 1 or 2 months for being here. And let us just listen to the presentation, shall we?
Yeah.
Okay. So the first theme will be about physical activities and food, yeah, the healthy habits that will be presented in a row by Mbak Hanin, Mbak Fanya, and Mbak Demas. So the first presenter will be, oh sorry, Mas Demas. I'm sorry, Lulus. People make mistakes, okay? Sorry, Demas. I didn't mean to, okay? So the first presenter will be Mbak Hanin. To Hanin, the floor is yours.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. How are you today?
Alhamdulillah, good, fine.
Are you sleeping off last night?
Yeah.
I'm Fatimah Hanin Gratul Ain, and you can call me Hanin. Today I will talk about healthy habits for a healthy mind. Do you often feel like your brain is full or whatever you are doing is very difficult?
Sometimes.
Let's see, what's your habits at that time? Is it what it should be? Now, who doesn't like to drink water?
We like it.
Okay. Research shows that drinking enough water can deepen. Sorry, wait. Research shows that drinking enough water can reduce the risk of depression and anxiety. Your brain is 75% water and depends on hydration to function optimally. So it's no surprise that dehydration can cause your brain's physical, hormonal, mental, and emotional processes to weaken, leaving you in a low mood and lack of energy. Next, diet. The mind has a very close relationship with the God. This is called the God-mind connection. So, what you eat has a direct effect on your mental, physical, and even emotional well-being. Take small steps to improve your diet. This could be cutting out the sugar in tea, limiting the cups of coffee you have a day, swapping your evenings with eating to having a sweet smoothie, or only eat one portion of junk food a week. Next, relaxing activities. Making time to do relaxing activities such as reading a book, walking, painting or drawing, getting crafty, or sitting nature. Sitting nature can help take your body out of fight mood, which causes stress and overwhelm, and activates your parasympathetic nervous system, putting you in the rest and digest. Surprisingly, even watching nature documentaries has been shown to be good for our mental health. Now, who often stays up late?
Stay up late.
Establishing a good bedtime routine and having a good night's sleep is beneficial for your mental and physical well-being. If you struggle with sleeping, you could try to cut out caffeine past 3 p.m. Avoid eating 3 hours before bedtime. Shut off all screens an hour before bed. Put a few drops of lavender essential oil on your pillow. Listen to wind down sleep meditation or write down all your thoughts and worries on a piece of paper to quieten your mind. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's all talking about healthy mind, healthy habits for a healthy mind. Don't forget to apply this in your life. Thank you, goodbye, and see you again. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay, thank you, Mbak Hanin. Okay, now let's go to the next presenter, which is Mbak Fanya. To Mbak Fanya, the floor is yours.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm Fanya. Today, I would like to share a nice topic about healthy habit for a healthy mind. Okay. Why I choose this topic? I choose this topic because I believe healthy habits can be started by myself and all of my friends. After we build healthy habits, I know that I will have healthy mind as well. I will start with wake up early every day as my first habit. Who here wakes up early every day? Okay. Good. Okay, next, I always drink enough water and try to reduce sweet drinks like soda or bottled drinks. I want to ask you again. Who here still often drinks soda or bottled drinks? Good. If you know, guys, it's not good for your body. Another habit which is very powerful to have healthy mind is by controlling screen time. It will help us to keep our eyes healthy. The last one, we need to keep our body move by 10 or maybe 20 or 30 minutes jogging or do simple yoga. Okay, the most important thing is we must be active. So the blood circulation will become smooth. So the point is, healthy mind can be achieved by working hard in building healthy habits. Whatever they are, not only what I mentioned before, thank you for attention. If my shares is useful for you guys, please start from now. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Well. Thank you, Mbak Tanya. And now let's go straight to the next, which is Mas Demas. Not Mbak Demas. I'm sorry. He will also be talking still about physical activities. Are you nervous, Demas? It's okay. Come.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Hi everyone,
Halo.
my name is Demas Azhamzan Junarbo. You can call me Demas. Today I'm going to present to you a topic about physical activity, the benefit of physical activity and healthy living. Ladies and gentlemen, we all know that the physical activity is essential for optimal health. Today I'm going to tell you the benefit of regular physical activity. First, it boosts mental health. Why is it so? Because exercise can release endorphin, reduce stress, anxiety, depression, and it improves our mental clarity and mood. Second, it prevents chronic diseases. By doing exercise, we can prevent chronic diseases because chronic diseases is not pleasant. And the third, regular physical activity enhance longevity and quality of life. By doing exercise or physical activity, our life will be more prosperous and we can live longer. Yet, is it only enough doing exercise? So sorry, it's not that easy. We also need to improve some following things, which include 1. Good nutrition. Eat a balanced diet of fruit, vegetable, whole grain, and lean of protein. Do not forget to stay hydrated as well. Number 2. Rest and recovery. Sleep well, people. Give all body time to relax. Number 3. Mental and emotional health. Mental and emotional health. Mental and emotional health. Mental and emotional health. By being mindful and doing meditation, we certainly will get a balanced, healthy life. Ladies and gentlemen, healthy living and physical activity go hand in hand. They create a positive feedback loop where one supports the other one. Well, ladies and gentlemen, in a conclusion, adopting a physical active lifestyle and making healthier living choice is not just a short-term fix. It is lifelong. It is like lifelong investment in yourself. That's all for me. Thank you for listening. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Wow, that's great, Mas Demas. So sorry, it's not that easy, yeah. That's the underlined sentence from Demas today. Okay, so the next theme will be about whether it is important or not to teach empathy and compassion. The next presenter will be Mbak Jasmine. Oh, sorry, I was wrong. But just said, no, it's not next time. So the next presenter will be Hide. To Hide, the floor is yours. Come on.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Daru. Okay, I'll be discussing the topic about is it important to teach empathy and compassion to teenagers? First, to know the importance of empathy, we need to understand what empathy is. According to mental health education, empathy is defined as the ability to understand what the other people is feeling, see things from their point of view, and imagining yourself in their place. The benefits of empathy. The benefits of empathy are ability to build strong relationships with others, increase tolerance, and reduce likelihood of bullying. Do you know one of the best ways to learn empathy is by being a good role model?
No.
You can do your best to learn empathetic behavior, and especially in your interaction with your friends, give them your full intentions when they seem happy or sad, ask them how they feel and why they feel that way. While empathy refers generally more to our ability to take the perspective of and feel the compassion of and feel the perspective of and feel the emotions of another person. Compassion those feeling and thoughts and the desire to help. Compassion is defined Compassion is defined as the ability that arises when you are confronted with another's suffering and feel motivated to relieve that suffering. The benefits of compassion are increased self-esteem, motivation and confidence, strengthen friendship, and reduce stress. In conclusion, empathy and compassion are essential emotional skills for teens that can foster stronger relationships, promote acceptance, and reduce bullying. By practicing and understanding empathy, we can connect more deeply with others, while compassion motivates them to act kindly and supportively. Cultivating these qualities not only enhance personal growth, but also contributes to a more positive and supportive community. By modeling empathetic behavior and compassionate behavior, it can create a ripple effect, encouraging their friends to do the same. That's all from me. Sorry if there was a mistake. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you. So actually his name is Haydar, but we call him Hide. Okay. Yeah, so the next presenter is we'll be talking still about whether it is important or not to teach empathy and compassion to the teenagers. That will be delivered by Kak Jasmine. So Mbak Jasmine, the floor is yours.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen.
Good
First of all, let me introduce myself. I am Jasmine, a student of year 9 at SMPTLI Junior High School. First of all, I want to ask you questions. Do you think it is important to teach teenagers empathy and compassion?
Yes.
But do you really know what is empathy and compassion is?
No.
So, empathy is the ability to understand or imagine another feeling. Meanwhile, compassion is a feeling when someone is moved by the distress of another's. Well, do you get the difference between two of these now?
Yes, a little bit.
Sure. Okay. So, empathy is when you can understand another feeling. Meanwhile, compassion is when you take action to relieve of another distress.
Okay.
Do you ever feel lonely in your lowest point of life?
Yes, of course.
Well, some people, when they face some problems, they don't ask for help and no one help them because now a lot of people who just cares about themselves but not others. And some people already seek for help to psychologists, but they don't feel understood enough because their surroundings, their family, and their friends don't try to talk to them or understood them.
Well, compassion is not just about giving donation to others who need help or help your friends who fall off from bike, but it can also be just talk to your loved ones and understand them. Like just example, like asking how was your day and have you had any problems and how can I help you? It's just the example of compassion. But do you know how to teach teenagers empathy and compassion?
No.
Some of you know, some of you are yes. So first you can ask them to self-compassion because some teenagers are hard on themselves. So you can ask them to self-compassion so they will be less hard to themselves. And the second one, you can ask the teachers to teach their students to give affirmations to the student. Either they are fail or succeed. Because they need to feel worthy to themselves. Teachers, family, and environments are playing an important role in developing teenagers' empathy and compassion because the world starts to lose its kindness. And they need to help themselves. They need to help themselves and others. Many teenagers' life has staggered because of mental health conditions. That is why it is important to teach teenagers empathy and compassion to help you, to help me, and to help everyone. That is all the presentations I can deliver to you. Thank you for your kind attentions. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you, Jasmine. Okay. Are you still curious about other presentations? Okay, so without further ado, the next theme will be about the impact of social media on teenagers' mental health and also the role of family in shaping teenagers' mental health. The first presenter will be Kak Alfa. Yay! So Alfa, the floor is yours.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Hello everyone.
Hai.
Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Afan Aska Alfarizi. You can just call me Afan. Hi. Now, guess what is the best social media on the internet right now? No, none of them is good if you use it over the time you need because it has a lot of impact. If we were go to the main part or the impact of social media, I want to introduce you to social media. What is social media, you may ask? Social media is a way to communicate among people with a wide range in our digital devices. With social media, we can add, give, or exchange ideas and suggestions in our thoughts. Raise your hands if you have used your social media more than 4 hours a day.
Not me.
Now, raise your hands. Raise your hand if you have used your social media less than 4 hours a day. Now, for the people who has used their social media more than 4 hours a day, I'm going to tell you the impacts and the risk of using social media. There's a lot of impacts, but I'm just going to tell you two of the most important impacts. That is anxiety and cyberbullying. Anxiety can be triggered by us uploading something. Like when we post something, our brain activates dopamine. That is a feel-good chemical. Like when we post something, we hope for that amount of like, and we don't get that amount of like. It will make our anxiety level higher. It can lead us to antisocial, and we don't want to go out and talk with other people. Like I use my phone and talk with other people in my phone, and that is vital. And humans are a social creature. Now we are going to the second one. There is cyberbullying. By any chance, does anyone know what is cyberbullying?
Yes.
Cyberbullying is almost the same as bullying, but it just in the digital devices. Let me tell you a fact. In 2020, 40% of US teenagers have felt harassed at their digital devices. Cyberbullying can lead to suicidal thoughts and make us feel anxiety and depressed. And that was all for me. Thank you for your attention and time. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Yeah, thank you to Kak Alfa. And we go straight to the next presenter that is going to talk also about the impact of social media. She is Mbak Alika. Come on, the floor is yours.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, quick question. Raise your hand if you've ever felt like you can't get away from your gadgets. Well, I do. Alright, I have a confession to make. Last week, my mom asked me to tidy up my room. I said yes, but I didn't. Instead, I stayed focused on my phone and I said to myself, I'll do it later. But even after a few minutes or even an hour later, I still couldn't tear myself away from my phone. There was always something new on social media that made me disconnected from the real world. And let me tell you something. Whenever I spend too much time online, I always feel exhausted and lazy to do anything afterwards. Well, hello everyone. My name is Alika and today I'm going to talk about the impact of social media on teenagers' mental health. I'm pretty sure many of you already know that the rapid development of the use of technology such as gadgets and social media is something that cannot be avoided by society. In other words, the use of technology has become a primary need for our community, especially for us teenagers, where all activities are mostly carried out using gadgets. The development of technology certainly affects the pattern of one's life, both in terms of mindset and behaviors. As a teenager who loves uploading photos and videos on social media, I'll have to admit that social media could be great. There are some benefits that we can take from social media, such as first, learn about world events and current affairs outside our immediate environment. Second, be creative and share our ideas with friends. And last, learn about cultural and social ideas and issues. Now, let's talk about the risks that we can get from spending too much time on social media. Teenagers who spend more than 3 hours a day on social media double the risk of mental health problems, including experiencing symptoms of depression and anxiety. This is concerning, as a recent survey showed that teenagers spend an average 3.5 hours a day on social media. Let me just look at the key points again. Social media has some good intentions, connecting you with people all around the world, showing you content you're interested in, and providing endless entertainment. But there are also negative consequences to endless scrolling. Research has shown that young adults who use social media are 3 times as likely to suffer from depression. putting a large portion of the population at risk of suicidal thoughts and behaviors. Well, what do you guys think? Can we take an action?
Yeah. Yes.
Of course we can. From now on, let's be a better social media user. Are you ready? Because I know that I'm ready. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is the end of my presentation. I really appreciate the opportunity to speak with you today. I'm Alika and thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you, Kak Alika. And the next is, yeah, she is very ready. Mbak Shakira, please come forward.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Teacher had said our attention span has been reduced by the immediate gratification provided by smartphone and social media. Hello everyone.
Hello.
My one and only is Shakira. Ladies and gentlemen, I have a question. Who here has social media account like Facebook, Instagram, TikTok? All of you guys got social media account, right? Thank you. The next question is, who is active, scrolling all the time and every day? All of you guys scrolling all the time and every day. Because you guys will learn many things. I have divided into two parts. The first one is the impact of social media to teenagers with help. I found 5 impacts of social media to teenagers with help. First, depression and anxiety. Excessive use of social media can increase the risk of depression and anxiety. Second, sleep disorders. High social media use can disturb sleep, which can lead to depression and suicidal behavior. Next, FOMO, fear of missing out. And the fourth one is poor body image, like your body more skinny, more chubby, or anything else. And the last one is eating disorder behavior. Someone doesn't want to eat anything food. So what do you think after I say about the impact of social media to teenage mental health? Is it scary?
Yeah.
Is it dangerous?
Yeah.
So, how to help teens with negative impact of social media to teenagers mental health? First, you can recognize any change in behavior and over to talk. Second, keep communication open, like talk about the hobby, the favorite ice cream flavor, the favorite colors, or anything else. Next, set rules and boundaries early on. Fourth, be an example of correct behavior. The last one is check in regularly. So, these are something we can do to teenagers with negative effect of social media. Do you agree with me?
Yes.
So let's remember the key of points and work towards a better future together. Yeah?
Yeah.
So that's all I have to say. Thank you very much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Yeah, actually she has prepared her line. Shakira is eating, thank you for everything. But she forgot her line. Okay, no problem, Shakira. Thank you so much. And then we go to the next presenter who will present about the importance of family into teenagers' mental health. To Mbak Putri, the floor is yours.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Hello everyone.
Hai.
I have a question for all of you. Please raise your hand if you feel like to. Is there anyone here who ever felt being bullied? Is there anyone here who ever felt that you're self-depressed by someone? Yes, most of all of you felt my questions, right? Well, I'm Adila Hanamtri, and today our adventures into the importance of family and friends in supporting our mental health begins now. So, first of all, what is mental health? Mental health is a person's emotional, psychological, and social well-being, and it's important at every stage of life. It affects of how we think, feel, and act. Now, back to my theme, which is why are family and friends important for our mental health? As you can see, I have a picture of me with my family and some of my friends. So, family members can make us feel comfortable, safe, and happy. What about friends? Can they help us with our mental health?
Yeah.
Friends are also a part of our family. We can talk to our closest and our most trusted friends to tell about our day, our feelings, and others. Now, as you can see, we have the percentage of mental disorders in Indonesia. 34.9% of people in Indonesia suffer from mental disorders. The rest of them are 60.1% are healthy. And I also have some other mental health issues percentage. Like for example, conduct disorders are 14.8%, PTHD and ADHD are 8.2%, major depressive are 16.4%, and anxiety disorder is 60.7%. Well, as you can see, that the most common is anxiety disorders. Am I right?
Yeah.
In my opinion, it's normal to have anxiety because we feel panicked, stressed sometimes. Am I right? But even though anxiety is normal, we need to have a habit to control our anxiety. Do not let our anxiety control ourselves. Now, since we're talking about mental health, and many people have their own suggestions of dealing with their own mental, I would like to share to all of you about my suggestions. The first is, keep focusing on your goal in life. By focusing, your mind will focus on that point and put everything that's not important behind you. Second is try to discuss it with family, friends, and a psychologist to discuss how to stop it. By discussing, we can find the root of the problem and some suggestions to stop the problem. The third one is make friends with many people. Because if we have loads of friends, we can tell them about our day, our feelings, and others. Especially if we have our closest friends. And the last one is emphasize good action, empathy, and shared achievements at school. Always and forever. Be kind to people, because the kindness you put out into the world always comes back to you. And try to win many competition at school. It will make your mind focus on the competition and put the people who make fun of you behind you. We need to tell them that I can do this. Even in the middle of struggle, I'll never give up. Now, I have an experience that I wanted to tell you. This happened 2 years ago. When I was on 7th grade, I used to get bullied all the time so badly. I even wanted to change schools. But this person changed my life. She's not a superhero, an actress, or something else. You know who that is?
Your teacher.
Yes, she is my mother. My mother always been my favorite inspiration. She told me that I can do anything and don't care about the people who wanted to make you down. I have a question for you. Do they feed you? Do the people who make fun of you feed you?
No.
Do they buy you your phone?
No.
Then why should you care about them? They're just a bunch of ants running around us. Alhamdulillah, that's the end of my presentation today. I'm so happy to be here. Thank you so much for your attention. I'm sorry if there's any wrong words that I say. Let's heal our hearts. Let's heal our mindset. Let's heal ourselves and make a huge mental health for ourselves in the future. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay, thank you so much, Mbak Putri. I think she impressed us with what kind of things that we can do to heal ourselves. Yeah, because she was the one suffering from the bully. Okay, so moving on to the next theme, which is about the importance of self-reflection and also about social issues. The next presenter will be Mbak Shaza. The floor is yours.
Jadi tadi saya nggak perhatikan, masya Allah. Aku nyekelin HP karena satu. Gimana kabarnya? Alhamdulillah ya. Ini pas ada kelas.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Picture this. You see a mirror and you stand in front of it. What do you see in the mirror?
Myself.
Yourself, your reflection, that is right. But we're not going to talk about this today. We're going to talk about something that sounds similar. Self-reflection. Sounds pretty similar, yeah? They both have the reflection word, yeah?
Tani cilit.
So in this opportunity, I, Shaza from SMP TLHI, would like to have a chat with you guys about self-reflection together. So let's just get into the topic. Now, surely everyone here had heard the word self-reflection multiple times, yeah? But does any of you guys really know what it means? I guess I have to explain it to you guys then. After doing some researches, I found out that self-reflection is a process of examining, considering, and analyzing what or how you think, feel, or behave. The ability to self-reflect is what many people believe to be a defining characteristic of being human.
Ako yun
It
ang
was
tinapanya
originally
kali.
called reflective consciousness by William James, who is commonly known as the father of American psychology. The act of self-reflect is to aid in survival through learning and adapting. Now, after we know what self-reflection is, I have a few questions for all of you guys. Is self-reflection important? And if so, on a scale of 1 to 39, how important is it and why?
1 to 13.
1 to 39.
1 to 39. I just 40. Super important.
I mean, you're not wrong. In my opinion, self-reflection is very, very important. I would say 39.
It is important. Number one, I think 38. Because self-reflection enables you to move from just experiencing to actually understanding. Self-reflection encourages self-awareness and consciousness about practice, making you able to find what to improve in yourself and your strengths. Picture this again. You see two of your friends looking at the mirror. One wants to have a better look. And because they believe they could change how they look or improve their look, they set a goal. Another one just stare at the mirror, like just staring, as if they have no hope at all, because they believe that they cannot change how they look anymore. That is how I picture growth mindset and fixed mindset. Sha, what do they have to do with self-reflection? The answer is actually very simple. Self-reflection and mindset are related. How so? I don't know. But after doing some researches, I found out that growth mindset takes effort. Yeah. It takes effort and you have to work on being present. And that is where self-reflection comes into play. Okay, last night I tried doing some researches on how to do self-reflect because I haven't really understand about it fully. And I found some ways to do self-reflect. It turns out that it doesn't always require you to sit still, stand still quietly, thinking, no. It takes many forms actually. Some of the forms include journaling, talking with a friend, mindfulness, which was to observe without thoughts, feelings, or experiences, creative expressions such as drawing, writing, singing, or playing an instrument. I like drawing. Alone time, like going for a walk without music, podcast, or anything that demands your attention, and see what ideas arise. Therapy or counseling, and last but not least is listening to podcasts or talks. Once I came across a video on Instagram, and they said that they recommend the viewers to, when they woke up, to sit still and in a in a form to self-reflect. I want to try to do that, but unfortunately, I cannot do that because I have to hurry to go to school, and I always wake up late. So instead, I look for alternatives and do it at night, thinking what I've done today, writing them on a book, what had happened at school, ideas that came across my mind. Yeah. Okay, I think that's it from me. I apologize if I've made some mistakes. Before I close my talk, let's learn a quick Japanese.
Yay.
Number 3 in Japanese is pronounced san, and number 9 in Japanese is pronounced
Q.
Q. Fuse them together, and thank you for listening to my presentation.
Thank you. 39 is thank you. Oh, that's why number 39 is very important to Shaza today, yeah? Okay, thank you, Shaza. Okay, so the next presenter will be talking about social issues and will be delivered by Mbak Fena. To Kak Fena, the floor is yours. Yay!
I'm short.
Latihan. pengertiannya tuh nggak kayak ini loh. Gigi beyond the expectation banget.
You saw me at 9 years old. What am I even doing with my life? Look at her. She's so pretty. She looks so elegant. What about me? Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Hi, I'm Lavina Reswari, and today I want to talk about the impact of social media on teenagers' mental health. I often spend on social media, scrolling, chatting with friends, or posting photos. It's fun, but when I post pictures, I start to feel anxious. I wonder, what will people think about my pictures? Will they think I look weird or awkward? The worry makes me second guess myself and I lose confidence. Wow, they look very happy, doing something fun, full of happiness and joy. What about me? My life feels dull, nothing interesting. I spend most of my days on my room, just scrolling on my phone. Very boring, right?
Ya.
One day, while I was scrolling TikTok, I saw a FYP video about the impact of social media on teenagers' mental health. The video showed that social media can make teenagers anxious, sad, and insecure. And honestly, I feel that way too. I start comparing myself to the people that I see on social media. The video also said that social media can be addictive. And after thinking about it, I realized it's true. Lately, my sleep has been messed up. I have not done my homework, and I barely leave my room because I spend all my time on my phone. Social media can be fun, but it's also kind of dangerous. Then, I look up. What should we do when we find ourselves in that situations? First, we should remember that what we see on social media is not always true. People only post what they want others to see, and that's not always real life. Second, we need to control our screen time and take breaks from social media. When doing things, I can focus on my real life activities that makes me happy and healthy. In conclusion, we need to be careful and mindful of the social media's impact on our mental health. By using it wisely, we can enjoy the benefits without letting it control us. So, that's all for me. Thank you for listening. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Yeah, thank you so much, Mbak Alvina, for presenting about social issues. Okay, and the next thing will be a little bit serious. It's about education that will be presented by Kak Zaka and Kak Akram, and the first will be Zaka. The floor is yours.
Gimana? Kelas 9 apa ya? Anaknya Pak siapa? Kurikulumnya yayasan.
My name is Faisal Muhammad and today I will be talking about my
Pak
topic,
Ganjar.
the importance of school infrastructure in education. First of all, let me open this.
Gak tahu nama lengkapnya.
Does anyone know what school infrastructure is?
No.
School infrastructure are facilities provided by the school to support education. An example of such facilities would be classrooms, libraries, and laboratories. They are also essential service systems such as electricity, internet connection, and water supplies. Now, imagine this. You are in a classroom and your teacher is teaching you. However, your teacher doesn't have a slideshow. There are no lights, no ACs, there's no internet connection. Compare this to a classroom where you would have all of these things. Which one do you think would be better for your education? Yes, it would be the one with good infrastructure. That's why a school with good infrastructure will always be better than one without good school infrastructure. Now, let me talk about some of the many factors that affect
school infrastructure. One of these would be its learning environment. A school with a learning environment would be able to support its students with good friends and a clear and comfortable environment. With this environment, its students would be able to engage further in classrooms and also be motivated to study better. They would also be able to develop better communication skills with their fellow students, enhancing their social skills. Another factor would also be access to resources. Students with access to resources would be able to have many tools for studying and learning. Teachers would also be able to develop many diverse teaching plans to ensure that their lessons would remain interesting and attractive. In my school, there was a project-based learning that we recently had. The students were instructed to make a product and sell them. We had quite a long process in this. We went to Malioboro and we interviewed the sellers there before going back to school and interviewing the population around there, the students, the teachers, the helpers. By doing this, we had a basic understanding of the market before we produced whatever we wanted to sell. This is what I mean by diverse teaching plans. It's more interesting than just learning in class. Another factor would be extracurricular activities. With extracurricular activities, students would be able to learn programs that are not usually being offered by the schools. They would also develop a better sense of belonging to the school as they spend more time after school in the school. They would also be able to manage their time well, leading to better time organizational skills, and they would be able to study many different things. And last but not least is health. Health can be divided into two, mental and physical. For mental health, the school should have a counseling room. And for physical health, the school should have a nurse's office or an infirmary wing. With these buildings, the school would be able to ensure the students' health and safety in case there is an accident or an emergency. That would be all from me. Thank you for paying attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you so much, Kak Zaka. Yeah, we agree that school infrastructure is important to develop our school better. The next presentation will be presented by Kak Akram. Kak Akram, the floor is yours.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being here today. My name is Zaidan Muhammad Akram, and today I will talk about my topic, how technology has changed modern classroom. We are now living in a remarkable era where technology has reshaping every aspect of our life, and education is no exception. The modern classroom has evolved from a traditional setting into a dynamic learning environment, thanks to the integration of technology. Today, I want to explore how these changes are impacting students, teachers, and the overall educational experience. In today's rapidly changing educational landscape, technology is revolutionizing how we teach and learn. Traditionally, classroom focused on the teacher as the central figure, but technology has shifted the paradigm. Has shifted this paradigm, empowering students to actively participate in their education. You can now see that teachers are encouraged to shift the paradigm of teacher-centered learning to student-centered learning. When a teacher teaches students nowadays, they are trying to explore many ways to teach their student through some more engaging activities, like playing vocabulary games on English class, doing experiments about food coloring in science class, and calculating the area of school fields on math classes.
Ladies and gentlemen, there are some key advancements into today's modern classroom. They include personalized learning through adaptive platforms, and is catered to individual student needs. In addition, global collaboration via online tools can connect learners across borders. An example is that schools are now opening more chances to go abroad and visit other schools. No one can deny the role of technology, can he? We all agree that technology also enhances teacher effectiveness, providing access to resources and professional development. Technology also help improve student engagement through gamification, as I told you earlier, making lessons more interactive and motivating. However, challenges such as digital equity and data privacy must be addressed to ensure all students benefit. In conclusion, ladies and gentlemen, technology is not just a tool, but a catalyst for creating inclusive, engaging, and effective learning environments. By embracing these changes, we can inspire the next generation of learners and leaders. That is all from me. I hope this can inspire you all. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you, Kak Akram. And sadly, we come to the last two presenters that are going to present their topics. They're going to talk about learning how to say no for teenagers. And the first presenter of learning how to say no will be Kak Vito. To Vito, the floor is yours.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Vito and today I will talk about the necessary to dare of saying no for teenagers. So ladies and gentlemen, I am a teenager, 13 years old. So as a teenager, is it a bit tricky for me as a sorry. Is it a bit tricky for me as a teenager? I can get happy and mad easily with my friends around. Also, as a teenager, for finding a friend is a challenging for me. Some of them want to be my friends, and some of them are not. Even they
Gimana?
were taking advantage from my
Saya
weaknesses.
dua.
That
Yang
they
pertama
might
kelas 1.
of
Satu D.
taking advantage
Nggih.
from my weaknesses.
Yang kedua masih kelas 2, Pak.
So one day, when
Kelas
my
2.
teacher told my
Umur
students
2 tahun.
to take their own device, one of my classmates ordered me to take his device. He said he was lazy, and my brain says it's not a big deal. I can do it. And after that day, my friend told me to. My friend asked me to take his device again and repeat it.
Ini ada yang putaran jenengan itu di sini.
And then I was thinking like,
Keren, Pak.
am I stubborn?
Iya, bisa jadi. Kan dari apa? POT.
I'm gonna talk about ways to say no, but from my opinion. So the first option is be direct. Whenever you are ordered to do something from your friend but you don't want to, you can just say, sorry, I can't do that right now. The second option is express gratitude. So the express gratitude is not the real gratitude. You can say, thanks for thinking about me, but no. And the third option is offer an alternative. So the offer an alternative is like you offer to another people. Like you can say, sorry, I have too many jobs right now. Can to another guy maybe? It's like imagine you have too many jobs and your friend says to help his work maybe, but you don't want to. And the last option is the I statement, but I don't have it at this life. So the I statement is to I think well it's great. So the I statement is like what should I say? Well, let's just say the example is of the I statement. Like, I need to focus on other commitments. This should be the last option, but maybe I have the wrong option. Well, after all those options, I have one option for say no, but this is the simple one. Does anyone know?
Runway.
It's only have two words. Maybe.
Thank you.
No, sorry, or maybe no, thank you. That's the simple. Simplest. If I say no, as a teenager, it can be very influential. Saying no can also be avoiding from bullying actions. Like when some of your friends want to buy a snack but they don't have money, and you can say, sorry, but I don't have a lot of money to buy a snack. Well, for me, the conclusion is the no word is not a bad action, also. It can be a positive word. Well, that is all for me. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam.
Thank you, Capito. He is talking like naturally, right? Do you agree with me? Yeah, okay. So we come to our last presentation, but I think this is a very worthy, weighted presentation that will be delivered by Ray. To Ray, the floor is yours.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Hi everyone, good morning.
Good morning.
I'm Raisa Rasika, but you can call me Ray. Ladies and gentlemen, today I am going to talk about learning to say no. Has anybody ever wondered what's the importance of learning to say no?
Very important.
I'll tell you guys why, but first I'm going to talk about if someone asks me, what generation do you belong to? I'm a little confused.
Before Gen Z.
End of Gen Z with the beginning of Gen Alpha, where there's a slight difference in characters. Exposed to Gen Alpha genes, but still influenced by the Z genes. One of the characters that emerged is a sense of uneasiness in achieving the desired potential. Fear of other people's judgments, excessive worry about other people's views, and anxiety with socializing can be a heavy burden that interferes with mental health. Have you ever experienced this?
Yes.
Psychologically, humans have a need to be accepted and validated in their social relationships. An expert says humans tend to want to get positive responses from others as this activates the reward center in our brain. However, when we don't get the approval we expect, the sense of rejection can feel very painful. So, we must have the courage to say no to shyness. Have the courage to express our feelings. Or, if you focus too much on other people's opinions, we can get stuck in a cycle of people-pleasing where we please others at the expense of our personal needs and desires. From now on, courage must be summoned. Be ready to act and speak up. I am ready. Are you ready?
Kalau
Well,
untuk ininya, speakingnya ya prepare gitu, yang cewek-cewek itu bagus Pak. Tapi kalau dadakan itu bagus-bagus cowok. Biasanya iya.
Okay. So,
Iya,
Yeah.
kalau yang di Bali
thank you so
kemarin
much,
itu kan
students
ada
of
yang lomba ke Bali
PBI
itu
and
loh Pak.
also parents
Nah
who
itu kan
have
ada pertanyaan yang mendadak yang mereka
seen
nggak
together
tahu.
the
Itu langsung
performances
berapa
of
ya?
the
Nah kalau cewek itu
talks.
ketika ngomong bagus-bagus.
And I'm sorry there is no question and answer session
Iya.
with them, but we're going
Tapi
to
memang,
share,
iya.
we're going to have a sharing with you about
Iya,
our
mungkin
programs
faktor juga ya
in
persiapan.
SITLHI. And allow me to introduce myself because I didn't introduce myself to you. So my name is Ika Mailiana. You can call me. Usually people in LHI call me Ustazah Lian. Okay. So I am the teacher of English lesson in SMPT LHI for year 9. And today I'm going to share with you about our programs. So actually, there are some organizational structures in our school, and I am representing PLC, which stands for Pioneer Language Center. So this center or this organization organizes all of the language programs, especially English. And we'll tell you why it is important to organize the English programs in our school. So we know that the language aspects have two aspects. The first is general English and the second is academic English. The general English in programs in our school aims at creating English-speaking environment, while the other one, the academic English programs, aims at integrating content subject with foreign language. Because later on you will see that we also have some